Hello, dear sir. Hello, everybody. I hope all of you will be happy and healthy during the corona pandemic situation and hearing me with your great patient mind. By the way, I am MD Sohail Arman, introducing myself as a student of Daffodil International University and also the student of MBA, bearing ID number 212-14302. Today, I am going to be discuss all about accounting information system. Before discussing this chapter, we have need to know some basic agenda that we will going to discuss. That is, what is accounting information system, about system and subsystem, data and information, some basic characteristics of useful information, about information overload and value of information. We know that whole chapter is based on or focused on accounting information system. That's why we need to know what is AIS or accounting information system. Do you know what is accounting information system? Well, let's take a look to the screen. An accounting information system is a system that collects, records, and stores and processes data to produce information for decision making or for decision makers. In the basic sense, the whole accounting system we can divide into three basic terms. That is accounting, information, and system. The whole AIS system is focused on accounting. And accounting is the process of recording, analyzing, storing financial transaction is fully based on accounting. Information. Information is relating with the data, and the data is the raw fact that is used to collect, process, and store for future use. And the information is that data which is organized and processes in a meaningful manner and provide meaningful information for decision makers. Here is the two terms of information: information overload and information value of information. Information overload: when the limit of available information has been passed for past and declining decision making quality by the increase in cost of producing information is called information overload. And the value of information: what is value of information? The value benefit providing by the less cost of producing information is called value of information. That means it occur when the producing cost of information is less by the benefit of this information. Here is some basic characteristics of useful information. That is relevant, reliable, complete, timely, understandable, verifiable, and accessible. By these characteristics, we can identify is it useful information or not, reliable, relevant. Information should be consistent with the desired goals to make a good decision. That means there is no inconsistent data and inconsistent information or should have been prohibited. There is no usefulness of irrelevant data. Okay. Then reliable. Reliable means the information should have been free from bias. There is no controversy should have been occur in the form of information. In this character, it is proof that the information is properly useful. Complete. Incomplete data brings up wastages of money rather than the good decision making. And then timely. We know about the usefulness of time, about the what is the benefit of time. We have used it from our childhood. We know that we should be work on timely, and at the same time information should have been provided timely. when and CEO need information before July 5th, suppose July 5th July, for making him a big decision for the organization, but the market information provided by their employee in July 6th. What is the benefit of this information? I don't know. You can justify that. There is no value, there is no usefulness of this information because they have they do not provide the information in timely. So we know that what is how important the characteristics or how important to provide information in timely understandable. It is the very useful, very good characteristics or very essential characteristics of information. Every data, every information should have been method of understand. Without this is understand, or you need some, suppose you need some theoretical knowledge about the market, but the employees provide some scientific alpha to beta, that types of information for for you, and you don't understand what they provide. We are not going to analyze some scientific process. We are going to simple analyze of the market situation. You need some basic market, you need to present some basic market situation. There is no scientific method in our, there is no scientific research not needed it. So the data should information should be presented in meaningful manner so that anyone can be understand, verifiable. It is very good characteristics or very essential characteristics of every information, because every data should have been justice in the form of authenticity. Without authentic data, you can't believe this information. You can't real. It is the term of it is the relevant term of reliable. You should be believe the data. You should be understand the authenticity of the data so that you can use for your organization to making a decision, making a good decision. Without the verification, without the justification, you cannot be use this information for your organization decision making. Then we come to the next point, or next characteristics is accessible. It is the last part of characteristics of the useful information, because accessible means the use or access of this information. Without access, there is no value of this information. We are not taking picture of this information. We are going to discuss about, we are going to generate uh, some decision from this information. We not taking picture or selfie with this information. So every information should have been form of access or uses, form of use. Anyone can be use this information. So these are the basic characteristics that define that it is useful or not. On the other hand, there is a subsystem. We are going to discuss about system and subsystem. You have need to know what is system and subsystem. We know that in the basic sense, we know that what is system and subsystem. By the way, I'm going to be discussing. System is a totally based on the aggregate succession of subsystem. Then we need to know what is subsystem. Subsystem are those part which is work individually for support a large system. For an example, let's take a look to the screen. The car is a whole system that is not working is a spiritually. It's a different parts, you know. Every parts, engine, tires, tube, car's body, seat, every parts work individually to run a car. It's not run spiritually. Okay. So every part is a subsystem working individually to support a large system, that is the car, to run a car. On the other hand, you can imagine your university is a system, is a run by every faculty or different department. Different department that suppose admission department admitting the university, accounts department uh, deals with the monetary terms, and other departments runs the student classroom. Individual department work on individual to support or run the whole university like a system. So you have, I think you will be you will understand what is system and subsystem. That's all for the moment. Thank you for the first time with me. Thank you everybody. Thank you dear sir. Assalamu alaikum.